developed him just straight away with Glenn. We sat down, we started talking. I started prepping straight away. I lost a lot of weight for the role, and then I built this character up from the breath and a lot of choices in the scripts, and it was really interesting because this character in the script didn't have a lot going on. You'll see a lot of the choices that me and Glenn talked about to make the character have an arc.
It's funny because that dog does have really long ears, and I was afraid he was gonna look like a bunny. If I'm shooting him right here, I got a great eye over here. This one is almost like half covered, and a lot of his expressions are gonna be through this eye. If we just can get a little bit more of this eye showing so that his expressions are so important. This is inspiring. This is inspiring. It's all happening. Okay? Yeah, don't feel defeated. All right. Don't feel defeated. Seriously. No, Candy. This is perfect. Perfect. You guys are doing so good.
It's gonna translate really well on camera. I guarantee it. Okay. We're almost there.
This is part of it.
I think we did 3 of these.
3 models, and I did 3 tests before we got it just right.
So this was the 6th one. She did 3, 4 here, and I didn't like the play.
This was the first
Candy
model.
pointed out, and I'm holding it. It's really hard. It moves. It's a lot. I mean, my finger's gonna be here, and so it had play. Makeup department, amazing. And I spend 5 hours a day in makeup. 3 to 5 hours a day, depending on what we're doing. You can't complain when someone's working that hard. I mean, they did an amazing job. For 2 of them, they did a job that probably should have had 6 people on it, realistically, and they were jumping in and helping other departments. And so I'm saying everyone jumped in and helped. We had the producer jumping in on props and jumping in on makeup and jumping wherever's needed. We had people from different departments doing that and picking up slack when people were tired. People were jumping in, and that's what made it worth it, That's what made you want to do a better job. That's what made you say, we have to make the best movie possible.
Don't growl at me.
If you look down here, this is where his fingers have been hidden the whole time.
And we're gonna release them.
Underneath these 2 plates, just like that.
And they've been curled up under a bar so I can hold the tension rod that's up
He's
here.
a wonderful contortionist of fingers.
So I don't know if you can see it now because they're taking it off. But
There you go.
we wanted it to be really proportionate, so I'm really doing that in there. And so it's almost the same size as my wrists.
Almost free.
Yeah.
These are made of copper tubing. The whole fork makes it real light.
That way you can bend it, which is you've been amazing about. I have to remember when I go back to the hotel to take this off because last time I went in, I scared the shit out of
that
people.
remover will dry.
And I was wondering why there's this big biker dude just hitting on this chick, and I remember just looking at him. And he literally leaned against the back wall and just like this. And I'm like, what the fuck's his problem? And everyone just stopped talking when I walked through. It's like a whole bunch of people talking, and everyone shut up. And I got up and looked in the bedroom mirror, and I was like, oh, that's why. I kind of look, I'm seeing myself right now.
I have yet to see him. I haven't seen his face yet. I've been on set for, almost 2 weeks now. I have not seen his face, so.
For me, I didn't want them, when I moved, I wanted them to react. When I did things, I didn't want them to have their contrived opinion. I really wanted them to feel it when they did it, and if they weren't afraid of me, then I wasn't doing my job,
Holy shit! Oh, fucking hell, that scared me! Holy shit!
Right, what she just did, that's exactly how I feel.
People are trying to figure out all the time, and that's the thing. It's like, and I saw it the whole time. People were like,
Did you hear that? He sneaks into the girl's room and just stares at him sleeping. And people are like, no, that's not true. And people are like, no, it's true. And
people try and get a read on you straight away and try and figure you out. I knew Mr. Killian would say something, so I still didn't even talk to him, and he's super pissed at me. He's
oh, really?
Motherfucker won't even talk to you, and I'm dead. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I know you're gonna start talking to the people. Because my character doesn't speak. I don't speak in physical words. And because of that, that's a lot of the reason why I didn't want to speak on set. And Glenn really wanted me to talk to him, which was a interesting challenge to come across. Having to communicate with the director, and you're not allowed to speak. And I wanted to find out how to communicate a whole life while not speaking. And I just wanted to discover, I wanted to play, and I wanted to figure out as much as possible. And I knew that I'd still be finding stuff on set, and to be talking to people would just really rob me of that discovery as well.
And just the same, go boy.
I didn't really speak, and then when it came to him and he wanted to talk, I played the child voice, the inner child voice, and I was able to speak to him on that. And killed her.
It's okay. Come this way.
And that's how I was able to communicate with him, and I knew that this character has to have some empathy, even when he's fucked up and he does things, you know, you don't quite understand why he did it, but you can feel for him, at least at certain points, whether you agree with what he's doing or not. I just wanted to raise the bar. I wanted to make this movie the best it could be.